السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Grade 1, كيف أصبحت? Alhamdulillah. I hope you all are well and that you're ready for your work today. Okay, today we're going to start with our part 1 Quran, that is towards reading the Quran, the blue kitab, part 1. Okay, we have done with all the alphabets. We managed to go over all the alphabets. We know all the alphabets, right? We're going to continue revising over the alphabets on this page, and then I'm going to give you the first line as your sabak. Okay, so before we get started with our kitab, let's just read the morning dua quickly. Put your hands together and let's begin. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. يا إلهي يا إلهي يا إله العالمين اجعل اليوم سعيدا وكثير البركات واملأ الصدر انشراحا وفمي بالباسمات وأنر عقلي وقلبي بالعلوم النافعات واجعل التوفيق حدي ونسيبي في الحياة اللهم بك أصبحنا وبك أمسينا وبك نحيا وبك نموت وإليك النشور آمين. Okay. Who can tell me what letter is this here? Can you remember from the story? What letter is this? Can any one of you guess? Okay, I'm going to remind you. Can you remember in the story, he looked out of the window and he seen fireworks. Remember the fireworks? And what did he say? Just draw little stars, remind us it was flying up in the sky. What did he say? Wow, good. So this is our letter. Wow. Okay. And then, who can tell me what letter is this? Can you remember what happened with it in the story? Remember Mommy took them for a lazy boat ride? Yes, it was the letter Fa. When they looked at the sky, they seen the star. And they said the star looks like it's so near, but it's not near. It is far away. There we go. There's a lazy boat. Remember the lazy boat? Right? They were sitting inside and they pointed at the star and they said, look at that star. Let's just make the star bigger. It looks like it's so near, but it's far away. So that's our letter, far. Okay. Then let's look at this one. Who can tell me what letter is this? Can you remember? Mommy went to the supermarket and she bought for him a kite and some medication because he had a cough. And when they were coming home, it was raining. So he looked outside and he seen the bubbles on the side of the road. What did he try to do? He tried to blow bubbles with his mouth. Can you remember that? Right. Let's draw his mouth. Mommy said, don't do that. That's disgusting. So she gave him a bottle of bubbles and he had the stick in his hand and that is how he was blowing the bubbles. And what do we blow our bubbles with? Our mouth. And what letter does the mouth word start with? A M. Good. So same like M for mouth is M for meme. Like how you saying me. Meme. M for meme. Okay, so that's the letter meme. And then let's look at the last letter there. What letter is that? Who can guess? Not the lazy boat. The lazy boat was this. Can you remember Alif went for a walk and he seen the baby that was drowning in the water and he said, oh no, the Baba is drowning. Yes, there we go. This is the letter Ba. Ba for Baba. Letter Ba. So what are the letters that you see here in front? Wow, Fa, Meme, and Ba. Okay. Now, if you look in your Quran, lesson 1. Okay, not lesson 1, lesson 2. There's a line on top of all of them. Do you know what line that is? Okay, the line on top is known as an Arab. The word Arab in Arabic means a sign, okay, or marking, right? Like how you make a dot or you make a line or you make a little kind of a design, right? These are all called signs or markings, right? So when I say Arab, I refer to the lines or the markings that are under or on top of a letter. So in this case here, if I say the Arab on top of the letter Waw is known as a fatha. The Arab on top of the letter Waw is known as a fatha. Now, when we say the word fatha, it's called fatha, right? There we go. There's the Arab. The line on top of a word, it's called a fatha. And what sound does a fatha make? Can you remember when we did the song of each letter? We did wa wa wali wa walin wa 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 wali wa 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 we woo one win wun. So same like how we said wa. So that is our first sound, wa. When we say wa, it's a wow with the fatha makes wa. And later on we're going to learn the kasra, which will be the line under that will make we. And then we're going to learn the dhamma that will come on top, another sign that is known as wu. So those signs that we put on top of the letters or under the letters are known as i'rabs. So at the moment we are learning the first i'rab, which is known as a fatha. And what sound does a fatha make? Fatha makes a sound. Where does a fatha go? On top of a word. Where does a fatha go? On top of a word. So there's our letter Waw. And you put the fatha on top of the Waw. So now it's no more a wow. It becomes a wa. What does it become? Wa. Now we take the next letter, which is our fa. We're going to take the fatha. What sound does a fatha make? And we're going to put the fatha on top of the fa. What sound will that make? Can anyone guess? It will make f. You're going to start with a sound. But you're going to add on the next to it. So it's going to become f. Instead of fa, it's going to become f. Then let's look at the next one, the letter mim. Mim with a fatha. What will it become? What sound does a fatha make? It makes a sound. Where does the fatha go? On top of a letter. So mim, we're going to keep the m sound. And next to the m, we're just going to put the sound. So what does that become? M. What does it become? M. There we go. And the last letter here is the letter ba. What i'rab are we busy with? A fatha. What sound does a fatha make? Where does a fatha go? On top of a word. Now, ba with a fatha. Same like that, we're going to keep the b sound. And we're going to take away the letters next to it. And we're going to put the sound. So, what does that become? B. What does it become? B. Now we're going to say all the four letters with the fathas. What will it be? W, F, M, and B. W, F, M, B. Understand that? What i'rab are we busy with? We are busy with the fatha i'rab. What sound does the i'rab make? Where does the i'rab go? On top of a letter. Right, if you are able to read this here, and if you know all your letters in the Quran, meaning all the letters that we've been through with the story, you'll be able to read any letter with the fatha. I'm going to give you a small example. Let's look at this one here. What letter is this? Can anybody tell me what letter is this? The umbrella. The L. Good. Lam. Lam. Now if we put a fatha on top of a lam, what does that become? Start with a L and put the next to it. What does it become? L. What letter is this? Sin. We're going to keep this first letter, which is a S. Put a fatha on top of it. What sound does a fatha make? Now we're going to read it as with the sound becomes S. Ha with a fatha, H. Dal with a fatha, D. قاف with a fatha, qa. Ba with a fatha, ba. Za with a fatha, za. Understand that? So this is what we are going over. We are going over the fatha on all the letters starting the Quran from lesson 2. The reason why I skipped out lesson 1 is because we already thoroughly revised over all our alphabets, and by now I expect you all to know all of them without a problem. If you are still having a problem memorizing your alphabets, remember to go back to the story. Learn your story by recognizing the alphabets and not memorizing it off by heart, but looking at the letter and knowing the story behind. For example, this is the two babies that were waving. Ta-ta, that's our letter ta. This is the laughing brother, the one that was laughing with his mouth wide open. This is the bowl of dal. This is the moon. And he said it was afternoon just now, so same like afternoon is the letter noon, not moon, noon. This is Alif, the standing soldier. This is Jim. Mommy asked him, are you hungry? And he opened up his stomach and he said, G, mommy. So you understand how we're going to remember the letters? Go back to the story, recap on the story, and like that you will be able to learn your Quran perfectly, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Before I go, I'm so sorry, I want you to ask mommy to just make a marking here on the first line, and you're going to write the date, which is 505. Can you do that for me? Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa